So today we have the third and the final card that is being released in the next season, and that is probably the best one, Hero Valkyrie. Now, this card is absolutely nuts. I'm going to let it speak for itself kind of a little bit here, but basically the ability is kind of like a Golden Knight where it just dashes through all of your troops, but it doesn't stop there. It'll also go to your tower, and it will start cooking. So you're going to see what I mean here once this card gets some value in one of these situations. So I'm going to go for the minions at the bridge right here. We're facing Adrian again. Make sure to go follow his channel. I'll link it down below, of course, like I did last video too. But just going to go for the Firecracker in the middle like this right now. And I'm playing a couple decks. I think he's going to be playing Royal Giant for most of these games just because he's recording a video for his channel as well. So, and he's got an RG channel, basically. If you're learning RG, it's a good place to go. But enough yapping about that. We have the Hero Valkyrie today, man, and I'm hyped. I'm going to go for the Valkyrie like this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for the Goblin Gang as well. And then after this expires... Wait, should I just use the ability now? You know what? I'm going to do it. This is going to go to tower, I think. No, it's not. But you can see the ability is absolutely nuts. Now, I kind of messed it up right there by waiting too long. I should have just popped the ability early, but I was trying to be patient and wait for the right moment. This card, the more aggressive you are with it, usually the better it works out. Now, sometimes there are situations where you can get really crazy chains, but a lot of the time, you just kind of want to drop it down and see what happens. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop down my Firecracker at the back like this right here and see what he does want to do. Now, I am playing Recruits just for this one game, but don't worry, I'm not a Recruits player, but I thought maybe it would work decently in this deck just as a good defensive card that can also turn into a high-pressure unit. And, dude, in my opinion, out of all three cards, the Hero Berserker, the Evo Elite Barbarians, and the Hero Valkyrie, this is easily the best one in terms of just overall strength, and hopefully I can showcase that well for you guys here today. And this one's got me hype. I don't know. Also, like, terrified at the same time for what's going to come here, but he's going to go for the Valk like that. Will he go for the ability? That is a question. Most likely, I would assume. I'm going to go early minions like this and then Firecracker at the center. I don't want to use my Valk because his Hunter will take care of business, so he doesn't end up going for the ability. Now, it's once again 3 elixir. I forgot to mention that, but I guess you can see it on the bottom right whenever I, use the card. I'm just going to keep spamming Recruits to bridge like the very skillful individual that I am, and then go for the arrows as well on top of the Hunter plus the Fisherman. That should be fine, and then I could also drop down a, you know what, I'm going to go for the Skeleton Barrel on this right-hand side into this Valkyrie, because I feel like if I play it in the left, it's just going to die to the Hunter. I could have played it in the back, I guess, to be fair, but let's just go for the minions as well. And, dude, we're so close to 100k as well, bro. I'm just so hype every day looking at it. I'm like, this can't be happening. This is insane. But I'm going to go for the Valk ability. Here we go. Now, look at this value, guys. It's going to go ahead and shred that RG. Look at the RG. It's dead. That almost didn't even get a single swing because of the Valkyrie's ability. Dude, it's its ability to just, like, wipe things off the map at extreme speeds is mind-blowing, excuse me. But just going to go minions like this right here on the left-hand lane, then also go for my Skeleton Barrel. Look at his Valk, just destroys my Recruits on that right-hand side. This card is one of the greatest Recruits counters ever. If you hate Recruits, Valkyrie's going to have to be in your deck next season, man. I mean, I'm telling y'all, it's a good idea to have that in there for sure. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and drop down Goblin Gang the back like this. He does go for the Fisherman in the middle once more. We can drop down the Recruits to the bridge as well to take care of that Hunter, and then I can just go ahead and drop down my minions at the river to kill this Valkyrie. Hopefully, go for the Wall Breakers too, and we should be all chilling. Barbarrel does come down, but I can just go for a Skeleton Barrel. His Recruit, his Valkyrie, wipes off everything on that right-hand side. I'm going to go for the arrows as well, try and kill the Hunter before it gets that value. He's going to be forced to play something else. A Fisherman comes down on 0. I'm going to go Goblin Gang left-hand side. Is he back to Barbarian, bro? I think he is. Yeah, he is. So, unfortunately, no damage for me, but that's okay. We're slowly but surely just trying to chip him out in this game. And I'm going to go for the Recruits to back like this. And, man, just wait. You're going to be... at some point in this video, I'm going to get a perfect Valkyrie. And it's going to just, like, teleport itself to tower. Even right here wouldn't be a horrible play to play at the bridge. But I'm going to go for the Valk with these Recruits. And this might seem like a kind of weird Valk placement for a normal Valkyrie. But let me tell you, this is no normal Valkyrie. Look at his Valk. Dude, that's absurd. Look at my Valk. Bro, what's happening, dude? I'm speechless. I don't even really know how to describe what just happened, but yeah, that's in this game. That is about to be in Clash Royale. Genuinely, that's all I have to say. Let's go for my Valkyrie. I'm going to pop my ability as well. That should shred everything. Unfortunately, his Fisherman kind of... Look at the... What? How did that even... I don't even know what just happened. It went to tower? Bro, that's insane. I think the Fisherman grabbed the Valkyrie, which then pulled it in, and the ability, like, just went crazy? I don't even know, dude. That was insane. Like I said, this is my first time using this card, so I have no idea what's going to happen either. Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay, it does die, thankfully. That was almost really bad. Let's go Wall Breakers. Let's go Goblin Gang. Let's go for another Valk the bridge. Come on, Valk. You got to clutch up for me. Let's go Skeleton Barrel as soon as I can on this left-hand side. And then I need to get a connection. I'm going to go for the Valk ability, so he has to defend that. And then arrows on the left-hand side. Valkyrie would connect if we had more time, but it doesn't matter. We are going to win this game. That was I mean, I don't even know what just happened. If anyone could explain how those dashes connect to tower, I would love to hear your explanation in the comments, but my goodness, that was a crazy first match. Okay, deck number 2, the tried and true Ice Bow, but of course I'm putting in the Hero Valkyrie now. This actually has potential to work and be something that you can definitely use in Ice Bow. Now, you can use Ice Bow with Valk normally, but honestly, I prefer the Hero Valk a lot more than the Evo Valk, just because of the versatility of the ability. That rhymes, dude, that's actually a crazy rhyme, low-key. But yeah, Tesla's going to go ahead and clean up the Hunter right there. He's playing Royal Giant, of course, again. He's playing RG in probably all these games, I would assume, just because he's doing an RG video with the Valkyrie, but I'm going to go log down low right here to kill the Fisherman and the Hunter as well, and then Tornado as well to pull this Barbarian barrel back. If he uses the ability, I have Larry's, so we're chilling. It's going to be a very interesting match. He goes for the Valkyrie the back again. Okay. I think I just go for my Valk like this and see how he does want to play this. Now, I don't know if we're going to get crazy lineups like we did last game every single game, but you can just see that this card already has crazy potential, and you look at this. I mean, even though it's not taking out my tower, it's still just crazy amounts of DPS in very short periods of time for a 4 elixir card. Now, the ability being 3 elixir does make it, you know, a card that you have to think about when you're using. It's not like when the Magic Archer got released, or even the Bowler when you're just going to drop it at the bridge and then pop the ability pretty much every time. And this one's going to be a smart usage only, kind of similar to Berserker, I guess you could say that, but a lot different than Berserker at the same time. So this personally is my favorite one that they've added, or the favorite card they've added this season, definitely in terms of just the crazy interactions that happen with it, and the clips that I've seen, and also just the potential. So whenever you pop the ability, as you can see right there, the Valkyrie, oh my goodness, what? Bro, oh my gosh. But yeah, when you pop the ability, the Valkyrie starts sprinting towards the tower until it runs into a unit that it can actually target. It's pretty nasty. I'm going to go ahead and cycle my log like this. I'm probably going to have to Evo Tesla as well here, potentially. I'm going to let that go, then Evo Tesla the center. But yeah, I'm speechless at this card. It's very, very fun to use for sure. And I can't wait for you guys to be able to play it yourselves. I think Valkyrie is in the Pass Royale. Next season, I could be wrong about that. It's either Valk or Berserker in the Pass Royale that you can get the other two for free. I don't know if it's going to take like the whole season to unlock them. I can't tell you that, but you know, I'm assuming it'll probably take a couple days at least. But just going to go Tesla here. He does go for the Fisher in the middle, but the Tesla's going to go ahead and clean that up. I'm going to go for my ability just to force out something. Look at this Valk. It's going to make things awkward for him. Good defense, though, to be fair. I didn't really play that well. I should have waited a bit. No way. No way. No way. Valkyrie is now the greatest counter in the world to expo at the bridge whenever you have support cards with it. That is insane, guys. Let's go log like this. Oh, he does get the bar barrel ability off, just barely, unfortunately for me, but yeah, that kills the entire Expo push, and pretty much anything you do at the river, mortar or Expo-wise, I feel like the Valk ability is 100% guaranteed to kill it. Maybe you could do some cool kiting to pull it out of range or something, but yeah, it's going to be very hard to get Expo locks when the opponent has a Valkyrie in cycle and uses their ability at the river. Almost near impossible, I'd like to think, but that's going to be a canceled out abilities for both of us right there, pretty much. He's probably going to Royal Giant on top of this Expo as well right here, I would assume. There it is. So I'm just going to take my rocket on the tower with a Tornado as well. A bit risky, but I think it's fine. It's going to go ahead and hit just the RG. I was hoping maybe we'd get the Fisherman in there too, but it's all right. Doesn't really change too much. Now, he does go for the ability, and it does not go off, which is good for me. And then Hunter touches my tower once on that left-hand side. That's completely fine. We haven't gotten any crazy value out of the Valk this game, but maybe on defense we could potentially get some. We'll see how he wants to play this situation. Electro Spirit comes down. Okay, I'm going to go Skellies like this. Ooh, I'm going to defensive here. I feel like it's the safer play, because if I offensive Expo in this situation, I think he'd play Valkyrie and then ability, and then everything would die in 2 seconds. So I'm going to go for the Ice with the back. I'm going to pop my ability to force out some Elixir from him. That is not going to go to tower, but it is going to force out his Valkyrie, so not too shabby, and it also kills about half of his Valkyrie too, so you got to take that into account when you're thinking about this card's you know, value all the way around. Oh my goodness, what bro, dude, what is happening? That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go Tesla here again. On top of that RG, I kind of misclicked my Tesla, which is quite unfortunate. I'm going to go Valkyrie up top, then pop my ability. Is this going to kill everything? I think it should, right? It's going to kill the Fisherman and then go back for the Hunter. I mean, what is the movement of this card? You can't even tell what's going to happen at half the time. If there's a unit on the map, there's a good chance that the Valkyrie is going to find a way to get to it. That's really the moral of this story here, I guess. But she's going to go Tesla here on top of the RG. It looks like we are in a bit of a sticky situation. I think we're cooked, but that's okay, bro. This card has still gotten a lot of value and been a lot of fun to use. I'm going to go for the ability. It's going to DP DPS down that RG quite a bit, man. I mean, it does a great job of DPSing stuff very, very quickly. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop down. It's already over. I mean, the game's over. But I'm going to go Ice Fist like this. One more Valk at the bridge and one more ability for the memes. Can it get to tower? Probably not here unless he plays something like next to his tower. But yeah, that's going to be game over, dude. You can see this card defensively. Whenever there's a stack or like a line of units, you just get crazy value. Imagine this card in Triple Elixir when you're facing like recruits or something. You're about to go crazy with the ability, man. Okay, next deck that I do have right here is this deck that is featuring all 3 new cards. So I've basically just built this random hog deck. I've got the Evo Elite Barbs, and I have a Hero Valk and a Hero Berserker. I thought maybe using all 3 of them in one deck could be kind of entertaining for y'all, since we're now allowed to share gameplay on all 3 of the cards. I thought it'd be a fun little twist right here. So he's going to use his Valk ability. Look at that value, man. I mean, geez, that's crazy. I am nervous that this card is going to be absolutely disgusting in Hyperbait, and then we are unfortunately going to have to deal with Hyperbait a lot more. But hopefully that's not going to happen. I'm going to go for the Hog plus the Skellies on this left-hand side since there's no Fisherman in cycle for the opponents. And he's probably going to get back to something. He goes for the Fireball. He misses the Hog with the Fireball. I'm going to pop my Berserker's ability to go ahead and take down his Berserker. Was that worth it? Probably not, but I'm just going to go for the Heal Spirit plus the E-Barbs on 0 on this right-hand lane since I feel like we have a decent amount of Elixir lead. Valkyrie plus E-Spirit is actually really well played right there. To counter my E-Barbs for the most part. 1 hit, please. Yes, let's go. We will take that 1 hit. And yeah, we are probably going to be able to defend his RGs decently well with our Elite Barbarians. They are a great counter straight up one-on-one against the RG. So even if he has Fisherman to kite one of them away, we still have 1 Elite Barbarian kind of walloping the RG. Now, Hero Valkyrie, rather, is going to be annoying for him to defend, I think, because we're going to have the pressure with the Hog Riders, the E-Barbs, the Berserker abilities, and then he's going to kind of think, you know, he's safe, and then we can pop a Valk ability. That's my thought process. Let's go for the Berserker ability. I was kind of hoping it went to the Hunter right there, which is, you know, it's not the end of the world that it didn't, but he's going to go for his own Berserker. I'm going to go for the Log on top of that. He does not use the ability, which is fine with me. And then we have our Evo, E-Barbs in cycle, and our Hero Valk, so probably one of the goatedest, is that a word? Definitely not. Greatest combinations, I should probably word it like that, but he's going to go Valk the back once more. Does he go for the Valk ability? That's the question here. He does. Since it's charging, you can tell he's obviously went for it right there. I'm going to let it do its thing. I know this is crazy, but let me go E-Barbs the back. I have an idea. So I'm basically just going to go ahead and spam. Let's go for our ability, plus a Hog, plus a Heal Spirit like this. Did he predict that Heal Spirit? If he did, he's the GOAT. Oh my goodness. But that's fine right there. My Valk, unfortunately, didn't really get the value I was hoping for. I was hoping it just, like, destroyed everything, but it went backwards since he played that Barb Barrel. That was a beautiful Barb Barrel right there. You know what it did? It killed... I just realized what he did. He killed the Heal Spirit. I think he was going for the kite back on the Valk, because he also kited the Valkyrie backwards, and it just, like, completely didn't get value. So that was a crazy Barb Barrel if you think about it. Anyways, enough yapping about that. Enough Glaze Hunter. Let's go for the Hog plus Valk and then ability as soon as I can. This should be a beautiful combination, because how is he going to defend everything? That's going to kill the Berserker. That's perfect. And then he still has a Valkyrie to deal with. Unfortunately, Fisherman is going to be the GOAT there. I can go for the Heal Spirit like this. Holy moly, Valkyrie almost ruined my life. Okay. Let's go for the Dark Orb in the middle like this right here, and then Hog once more. Keep the pressure on so he hopefully cannot go for the Royal Giant at the bridge. If he does, I have the Elite Barbarians. Come on, Hog, give me 1. Oh, darn it. That's quite unfortunate that we did not get 1 right there, but we do have Berserker for the Fisherman, so it's not that big of a deal. And then I can just drop down my Skellies on top of the Hunter like this. Let's go ahead and drop down our Evo, E-Barbs plus a Heal Spirit 2 on top of the tower. It's just, like, so crazy playing with 3 cards that are not even out in the game yet and showing them to y'all. It's a lot of fun for sure, but that is going to be fine. He's going to go for a Hunter. Hopefully, Hog can get 1 shot on tower. Oh, Hog is broken, dude. Let's go for the Dart Goggins like this. Oh, no. I need to Skellies up top. For that Valkyrie. Oh my goodness, Valkyrie, chill, bro, chill. I got a Berserker too. I played that late. Oh no. I can never tell because the Valkyrie's just like movements are so crazily weird that I never know what's going to happen with it in all honesty. But I'm just going to hover my E-Barbs if he does go for the RG. I'm going to go for the E-Barb prediction and then Hog. I mean, this is fine no matter what, I think. He's going to Hunter. I'm just going to go for the Log as well. Hopefully this is going to get at least 1 or 2 hits on tower with the Hog. I'll definitely take that. Nice. We do get that second hit as well. Which is quite massive in this situation, I'd say. So I'm going to go for the Dart Goggins in the middle. He's probably going to RG the bridge if I had to make a prediction. Nah, he's not. He's going to use the Valkyrie ability, which is going to get to my tower. I mean, holy moly, that's crazy. Let's go for my own Valkyrie ability like this right here. This should get really, really good value as well. I can go for the E-Barbs like this, and then I can also go for a Hog Rider, and this should hopefully be a hit on tower. If he stops this from getting any hits, I'd be genuinely shocked. Yeah, that's going to be 1 hit. No way it's not. Perfect. And then I just need 1 more Hog hit to win this game. So let me go Dart Goblin early like this right here. Will he RG or Fisher? I'm going to go for these Skellies. He's probably going to use the Valkyrie ability. I'm going to go for my own Valkyrie ability. It should kill the Hunter and the Fisherman right there. Not bad. Look at that value on defense. What? That is insane. Let's go for the Hog plus the Berserker. Berserker. I think this Hog connects on tower, and we should win the game. Yes, we're definitely going to get a hit right there. Nice victory. Kind of a fun deck that I made right there as well with all 3 of the new cards. I'm having so much fun with this card, I gotta play one more game at least. And I'm gonna be playing a Hog Exi, a very popular deck with Valkyrie, probably one of the most Valkyrie popular Valkyrie decks in the game ever, like, of all time. So I think it might actually work out really well with this card. Now, you could definitely make an argument that this card is going to be way more useful than Hero Goblins in a Valkyrie Hog Exi deck, so I think potentially you might just want to make that substitution if you are a Hog player with this deck specifically, or you want to be trying this deck in general. Now, I'm not really sure. I'll probably have a bunch more information in, like, I guess, test a bunch of other things whenever the card actually comes out in the game and see which decks are great with it. Look at the Valk. I mean, guys, that is insane. I'm sorry. That's crazy. That is literally crazy. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, it's that insane. But she's going to go for the Exi and then the Log on the right-hand lane right there. It's nuts. It's a great card. Really fun and just like cheese to the maximum capability in terms of just the way it tears through everything at once. It's crazy to me, but need to go for my Skellies on top of this Dart Goblin right here to clean that up with no hits, hopefully. Now, I've seen a few people commenting about the Spirit nerfs, and they think that the Spirit shouldn't be nerfed. Dude, I'm going to be honest with you, I think they should be nerfed. I think that 1 Elixir Spirits and 1 Elixir cards in general in this game are kind of OP. I mean, you could definitely give the card, like the Skeletons, another nerf. I don't even know what you can do to a Skeletons. I guess make it 2 Skellies instead of 3, but the Spirits are definitely in need of a nerf. If you think about it, all of the really fast cycle decks kind of abuse the fact that you have to get that chip damage and like get free chip damage with 1 Elixir Spirits throughout the entire match. I'm going to pop my ability here. You know what? That could have been worse. Don't sell me, Valk. Valk! Oh, no way you don't catch that wall breaker right there. That's unlucky, but yeah, like I was saying, I feel like the 1 Elixir cards in general, every 1 Elixir card could probably get nerfed again. And Heal Spirit as well is a little bit broken. I know it isn't that used very much, but I still think it is. But just going to go for a nice log like this right here. It's going to clip everything except for that. What? Bro, what is that? I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm going to pop my ability, though. Let's go ahead and pop that. It's going to get on his tower. Now it's his turn to meet his fate. Let's go for the pre-log as well. Nice. We do get the wall breaker in there. Not bad. The Valkyrie's still going crazy on his tower. How did his Valk go to my tower? What the heck? I don't even understand how that worked or how that even happened, but I guess it happened, so I've got to deal with it now. Let's go Valk the middle as well, and then see how he does want to react to this. Let's go for the Exi down low on top of this Princess as well. That should be pretty solid. Okay, we're chilling. And then Dark Goblin comes down, so I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this plus Hog. I want to keep my Exi alive as long as I can. Let's go for the Log on top of the barrel again. We have a pretty solid defense against this deck. Like, I don't feel that threatened defending for the most part. Now, Exi's honestly kind of selling me right now, not getting that much value. I'm going to go for the Valk and then go for the Skelly's left lane and then Ice Spirit this right-hand side as well. Hopefully we don't take too much damage from that barrel. We do take 2 hits. I guess that's my bad. I got to lock in and play good Clash Royale if we're going to win this game right here because I've been playing pretty sloppy this match. Now, I'm going to go Exi the back. There's the Dart Goggins. I'm forced to go for my Log on top of that. If I don't go for the Log, I would be in big trouble and probably lose the match. So what I'm going to do right here is go for the Valkyrie on top of this Princess. That's perfect timing. And then he goes for a barrel. You know what? I'm going to get the King Tower activation. This is perfect. And then Exi plus this Valkyrie is going to add a little bit of pressure. Look at the Valkyrie! Oh my... It's going backwards. Where's it going? I don't even know how to describe this card. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but it's also the GOAT at the same time in a lot of situations. So I think it's just a very dependent card on, you know, what your opponent has in cycle and what they have to counter it in general. He's going to go for the barrel like this. I'm going to go for the Log as well. There's the Princess, the bridge. Oh, that's mad annoying. It's okay, though. Ice Spirit's going to jump on top of that quickly. Yes, no hits. Or no second hit, rather. I'm going to go for the Valk at the bridge right here and then a Tornado like this. I'm also going to go ahead and, you know what, I'm not going to use my ability here yet, at least. Nah, there's no point. I'm just going to go Exi the back and chill. There's no point to go for the ability there, I don't think. We can win this with rocket cycling only. So I'm going to go for the Log plus the Valk in front of my Exi. Pretty much just trying to protect my Executioner as much as I can in this situation. Go for the Hog Ice Spirit. He's going to obviously cannon, but that's okay. My Valk ability didn't really do much. Neither did his in this situation, unfortunately for both of us. But I can just go for another Exi the back. Literally just control the river is my thought process. Or control the map, I mean, defensively. So I'm going to go for the Log on this left-hand side. And then I can go for the Hog as well. No, dude, I kind of sold right there. I thought the Exi would get a little bit more damage on top of the barrel at least, and try and take out at least one more goblin, but it's all good. We still don't need damage. We just need one rocket to win this game. So I'm going to go for the tornado plus ice spirit like this to make sure the barrel does not connect on me. And I need to be careful of this Valkyrie connecting. Hold on a second. Let's go log like this. Let's go Valkyrie. And I think we should be okay if I just go for the rocket and then we defend with a log here in a second. If I can, 3 seconds, we should be all right. 1 second left. We are going to successfully win this game. W deck, W game, W card. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And of course, as always, enjoy the Butch clip. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.